What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 7 of Scaling CMRR. Today was a very busy day. It has to do a lot with booked a couple meetings, took a couple meetings, closed a deal, $1,500 day today. In this video, I'll be showing you guys cold email campaigns and what we've been doing, as well as what broke, what didn't break, what went well, what didn't go well. So first of all, a win for today. Obviously, we signed a new customer. Shout out Gerardo over here at ACQ Realty. So shout out to you, man. We just got your emails, or he got his email sorted out over here, and we're about to start warming them up. So that's that. Over here, we booked 2 calls. We closed customer for the offer, obviously, as I showed you guys, and we mapped out our 3 different offers to sell outbound. Now we have a main offer, which I'm just going to show you guys right here, which is the 625 offer. Now feel free, you guys can take a look at this offer, but I wouldn't recommend you actually utilize this offer for your own price point. Okay, this video I'm going to show you guys not necessarily just an update, but how this offer can convert at scale for you too. Okay, now there's a very specific way about going and doing this. I make no income claims about you, about your business, about your capabilities. I'm making none of those claims. I'm just telling you what's worked for me and how I sell this offer without any sales calls, and yeah, it's pretty much free. So that being said, you guys, let's kind of hop into this. So basically what I have here is a cold email paper results package. They prepay customers. We're targeting the software niche. They prepay for the first 5 booked appointments up front. So it's $125 per book meeting. They pay for the first 5 up front, and we deliver the 5 meetings. Then after that, they decide if cold email is worth scaling. We upgrade them to package 2 if it is. And if it's not, then no worries. We stop cold email as a whole, but our results are very great. So customers immediately engage with the package number 2. Okay. We don't cover knowledge transfer or training in this package. We don't cover any of the frameworks. We don't give you any strategy calls with me personally, and there's no ongoing support after the first 5 meetings. This offer is specifically stacked for any customer, software company, or marketing agency that just wants to give cold email tests. We handle everything for you. We take all of the risk. All you do is cover your first 5 qualified meetings up front, and we just book them for you and make sure that they show up and they're qualified. And that's that. This system is easily set with an outbound message in cold email. And the outbound message looks like this. The outbound message looks something like, if we could connect you with 2 to 4 businesses per week using cold emails just like this one, would that be worth a quick explainer video? Okay. Now, the reason why this works pretty well is because it piques people's interest without booking them, or without, let me put it this way, without turning them off about booking a call. I see so many cold emailers out there and marketing agency owners that just want to get the prospect on the phone so badly. You can feel the desperation through the cold emails, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. What you need to do is you need to pique their interest without just saying, hey, book a call with me. We're piquing their interest by saying, if we could connect you with these businesses per week using cold emails like this one, would it be worth a quick explainer video? The reason why this works very well, and I'll show you guys my Loom video here to be actually utilized for the sales process, this acts as a VSL. We barely take any sales calls for this offer. We probably close the majority, I'd say 80%, just over Loom, and 20% over a sales call, I'd say. So let me try to find out where this paper results breakdown is so I can show you guys a visual of what it looks like. Give me 1 second as I go through this. It should be somewhere over here. Let me just look it up. Paper results, cold email. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That is it. Okay, so there's 73 reviews on this. You guys can click start booking more calls, and they can immediately check out the link. Okay. In this short 4-minute video, which I'm not going to show you, it is a sales asset that works exceptionally well for a marketing agency. Okay. We are turning piqued interest into sales, not book calls, sales. And we're doing this by having a description saying, please watch the entire video and check out our proposal below in the Google Doc. The checkout link is located at the bottom. Talk soon. Here's our Google Doc. Here's the checkout link. And here's the proposal. Okay. So we're utilizing a cold email to send these prospects and direct them hyper-targeted to a Loom video. Very inconsistent. Then from there, I sell them. And then we obviously collect our cash down below here because we have the paper results breakdown, we have the deliverables and everything like that. So again, You can go in here and copy everything I'm doing, the entire loom. You can try to funnel hack me and, figure out the proposal and get your hands on this relatively easy, right? But that's not what it comes down to. What it comes down to is the list building, tweaking the copy. I gave you guys an example of one of the copy that worked well over here, right below. I gave you guys a uh explanation. But more importantly, the leads, your follow-up sequences, the rest of the copy in the campaign is, because that was one sequence out of 15 sequences you should have, and sub-sequences as a whole. Your follow-ups, your testimonials are proof of everything, okay? Another thing that plays really well into conversion is my website now has an AI chatbot, which can answer questions, okay? I had somebody who actually hit me up from the website, shout out to you, found my phone number and called me and basically helped me install this thing for entirely free. So you're an absolute goat. I appreciate that. On my website, it's a Create MRR chatbot. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. Any software company / agency that wants to see MRR system or wants to book a call or have any questions can easily come in here and ask the chatbot any sort of question. So like, how can Create MRR help my SaaS? Okay, it's a very simple answer. All right. Building and installing cold email, ICP sourcing leads, if we're doing multi-touch point with LinkedIn, if we're just doing cold email, messaging, pre-framed lead for qualification, things like that, okay? So like my chatbot is in here that can answer questions automatically for me that I don't have to deal with, okay? So before prospects can even book in on a call here, they see the chatbot and they can obviously get a better understanding of who I am and what we do, and they can come in here, book a demo, and such and such and such. Okay. So the other thing as well, guys, is down below, I have 2 links, I believe. The first link, actually, let's just look at it because I completely forgot. The first link is, first link's to my company website. The second link is to book a one-on-one call with me. If you're a marketing agency owner or if you're a software company and you want to install cold email or you want to see how it can possibly help your business as a whole, maybe you're looking for some of my help, some of my guidance, maybe you're looking for the system to be installed. It doesn't matter. I can fit any one of your needs, obviously depending on your business and KPIs and stuff, but booking a call, let's chat, let's talk, see if it makes sense. If it doesn't, no worries. I'll just point you in the right direction. But if it does, I'll make you an offer. That's that. So you guys can book in a call directly with me one-on-one and pick my brain for a little bit, and I'll help you with this. Okay. We'll craft a custom client acquisition strategy utilizing cold email. So that being said, that's kind of what we have going on today. There was a decent amount of moving parts that went on. Obviously, onboarding forms being filled out, customer being signed, couple of follow-up calls being booked. But we're getting to the point where we are consistently signing customers with this offer. And this is a great barrier of entry offer. Obviously, I have a very, I would say at this point, it's a sophisticated funnel as to how we sign these people at a $625. And then we upsell to a $4,500 offer. Then eventually on the back end, we have a $10K offer too. And then we have recurring packages and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into the entirety of the business and all the cross sells and upsells. But what I will say is this: you have to fundamentally create a cold email sequence that is proven to convert a prospect to a paying customer, hopefully without hopping on a phone call with them. Okay. And so this is what we cover in sort of like, if I'm helping you out with cold email, this is the first thing we're crafting for you. What is the easiest way to not necessarily just get people on the call, but what's the best way to hook people with copy and actually get them interested about your products or services? Now, I'm using a lot of Zapier automations too to kind of streamline different parts of the business, but we'll soon have full on automation build outs in the agency. Okay. When we're at 50 customers, as a whole with 50 customers recurring, I think that's when, I'll probably not continue, but take that to the next level. Cause obviously I'm not going to start that when we have 50 customers in terms of automations. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be constantly iterating, then improving. By the time we have 50 customers, there'll be a lot more automations and backend systems, stuff like that. So that's today. That's kind of what we went over. New customers are going to be the title of this video. And yeah, that being said, this is only a product of me being dialed in with my systems. And this is only a product of automation systems. And we're getting one day closer to a $4,500 a day cash flow business. So again, subscribe this video, comment down below what you thought of it. Be sure to follow along for this series, a daily series that we're uploading. You guys can watch me build this from the ground up. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, y'all. So we'll talk soon. We'll talk tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later.